Text my wife and said, are you guys the kids on their devices? And she says, we're not even home. I don't know why it's doing that or why it did it. I'll give it a second for everyone to show up. Come back and my screen's flashing yellow at me. Sorry about that, guys. It's annoying. In my opinion, showing up at the right portion of the stream after the mishap. Yeah, exactly. Don't give people ammo. Goodness. Yeah, it breaks over. You guys didn't see it? Oh, brother. Okay. Hopefully everyone that was here before is back. We waited, I don't know how many minutes we've been live. Oh, not even 2 yet. Let's wait one more minute. Let's make sure. Did I read off teams in this one? I did. Yeah, Kyle, I think of that every time. Oh, hold on. Someone's at the door. People switching out. What was it? Like a downtown or something? I remember watching that video, but I can't remember what it was. There was like a gold card or to 10 or 1 of 1 or something. Those guys are such morons. Oh, hold on. Someone's knocking at the door. All right. I think that's enough time. Sorry, guys. If it gets bad again, let me know. It usually flashes and at the top of the screen will tell me that I was in the other room and then came back when half the room was gone. So let's get rolling. We will do a live fill after this. Depending on numbers, we'll see how the rest of the night goes after that. 2 or 3 boxer, and whether we do a 2 Big Al's box or not. We'll do a Radke still, our last Radke. Where's my list? There it is. Copy and paste. So I'm ready beforehand. There it goes. Okay. Good luck, everyone. I did update the Wonka points, so as soon as someone scores some Wonka points, I'll show you the leaderboard. Assuming someone does tonight. Box 46, Series 32. Oh, there you go. 1 point. We've had a ton of 1-pointers this series. Last team standing. We are down to 4, I think, Michael. 4 or 5. 3 happen to be in the same division. Hey, we had a red box on Monday, and I said, do you guys think it's college or not? It wasn't. I thought it was going to be. Let's see if this one is. I know I have a college or 2 in this series. I'll let you guys be the judge. 4, okay. I think I know who this is. Based on the style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You can tell that is a Lunar for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm trying to think what the other team is. There's 1 team and then 3 from the NFC East, which I know, but Lunar for the Bengals. And Ocho Cinco, who had Cincy? Cincy, and this one was Bill S. Also getting 1 point. That's what I thought. 3, 2, 1. Starting off with where were the quarterbacks when we needed them yesterday or Monday? Good grief. You probably have, Jonathan. Big Al's has not been kind to you at all. There's a few of you that are like that too. Kyle says, oh, come on. I know you're trying to trade for him. And of course, it's on a day where it's random teams. I'm sorry, Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. Congrats, Bill. Other Bengals fans, sorry too. That's part of the bad part of random teams is you could chase them, and then don't get them on the random, and that happens. Part of the fun, though, too. Bill, nice hit. Joe Burrow, Joey B. Lunar. Who did we hit the other night? It was a quarterback finally in the night. Does he? On the random 4-boxer? That's cruel. We hit, it was Aaron Rodgers. Let me share my screen so you guys can see the Wonka points. Great helmet, I agree. Just like good old days, I know. Joe Burrow, 1 point. 1 for 30 now, 25. Okay, here's our leaderboard. We can put you up to 13 now, Bill. And that drops Dustin to 3rd place. So as of now, we've got Greg in first with 15, Bill with 13, Dustin with 12, Chris has 8, Brad has 6, Scott has 6, and then Nick and Zach with 5, Bill B with 4, Leland and Vlad with 1. Those are all our point getters right now. Total of 76 points given with a total of 238 possible out there. So there's double the amount out there that have been hit. Do ya? Yeah, that helps a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. Now you see the Wonka board. Oh, did I even show you the Wonka? Or was it on this screen? No, you guys saw it. Just closed back by the time I looked over there. Okay. Good start. Joe Burrow. Not a good start for your receiver picks. We got a tight end and a quarterback so far. You saw it? Okay. you saw the... Hey, it's okay. Third place still places. And think how you're close too. That's what dreams are made of. A historic comeback. All you need is a 4-pointer and you're back on top of the world. Greg hitting the 10-pointer shook everything up too. That was a big one to hit. Did I see wonk on this? No wonk on this one. I don't know who's on this yet, but I love the style for this team. Yes, I do. I do. 3, 2, 1. We've got an amp replica with a visor. Amp. 0 points for New England. Yeah, lamp's nice. Pat's amp, me too. It's one of the better amps. Great start. Who had New England? New England was... That is Eric. Eric S. Eric, congrats. Let's see what you got here. Must be signed on the back. I don't see the autograph. 3, 2, 1. There it is. I've always loved his auto and his stuff. I'm a fan of Ty Law. Simple autographed, yet it looks nice. Ty Law 24, JSA certified on the Patriots amp. Great hit. Beautiful looking helmet too. Pat's hitting for Eric. Congrats, Eric. Okay. Next up, 105. 105, Series 32. 0 Wonka. Joe Namath next. I can see that. So we got an other quarterback and a tight end. I like where your guys' heads are at. Joe Namath, Eli Manning. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. Of course. You said, did you put all the 4 Seahawks back? Well, there is a Seahawk, and that's you, isn't it? It is. I would assume that you would have that team if you were making that joke. Seattle, not Eli, not Namath. Is it a quarterback, though? I love this helmet. That's a flat black for the Seahawks. Not very common anymore. Flat black Seahawks helmet going to Jonathan R. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. You've got Russ. I don't know what will happen with him in the last few years of his career. He might be done. Maybe not. But when it's all said and done, I've got my Russ Seahawks back there. I'll never get rid of it ever. Mine's a flat white, I think. It is flat white. Here's a flat black. Nice green ink. Yeah, you can't diss on Russ. He's a little goobery at the end of his career with the Let's Ride stuff. He's going to be a chef. Lamar Jackson's next. Oh, I love Lamar too. Purdy's next. We got quarterbacks going. I guess Ty Law's not. We got Burrow and Russ. Like I said, Jonathan, congrats. Russell Wilson, flat black for the Seahawks. Might be your first Big Al's hit all series. Probably not, but. All right. Last one. Second. Okay. Well, I was wrong then. We've only opened 50 helmets, so some are probably 0 for something in the series. Probably a few. 167. Nix is coming. I love the confidence in the quarterbacks tonight. We couldn't hit any, and now we got 2 out of the first 3. Series 32, 0 Wonka. Yeah, the Russ is fun. I honestly, I wouldn't, if I hit him elsewhere, I wouldn't care if I hit him on a Seahawks, a Broncos, or a Steelers item. I like Russ. I mean, I'd probably prefer Seahawks at this point, and then Denver, then Pittsburgh, but he's just fun. Some don't like him. I don't judge you for not liking him. Okay, fourth and final from this 4-boxer. We will do a live fill after this in the chat with a 3-boxer for 32. See the team. I don't know what player it is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. They were up for trade, but nobody bit. Thankfully for you, Mr. Tim, that is Tim's hit here. Chargers Eclipse. 4 different teams. You would think that we would hit double ups a lot more often than we do. Maybe I need to look at the statistics of that. Antonio Gates, Herbie. I can't remember who we've hit this series. Ladd, Herbie, Gates. Great guesses. Tim, let's see who you got here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is one of my favorite tight ends of all time. I didn't realize I had him on an Eclipse this series. I thought he was on a different style. Maybe he hit last series and I just forgot. Got some white paint pen on this one. Antonio Cakes. Chargers going to Tim. Nice hit, Tim. Baggett certified Eclipse. Beauty helmet. That's a nice 4-boxer. I like all 4 of those hits. Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, Ty Law, Antonio Gates. Let's do a 3-boxer live here in the chat, and then we'll do a few more lives before we sign off tonight. Good night, Gila. Okay, congrats, winners. Sorry to those that did not hit. Refresh your screen so you see what I see. I didn't put up a secondary poll tonight. I was going to have one ready, and then I didn't think of one. I keep seeing more and more memes about the 100 men versus the gorilla, and it makes me laugh so hard. All of them are hilarious. And I can't believe how split people are. Some people are just so confident and will win, and some are so confident that the gorilla would just rip all 100 to shreds. I guess we'll never know. Unless people do it. Okay. And I don't think anyone will volunteer for that unless they've got a death wish. I don't need numbers. Not numbers yet, Al. Jonathan R., Philadelphia, Jacksonville. It's a combo spot for Nick. Buffalo for Bill B. I've got Larry with Tampa Bay. Steve with Pittsburgh. Tampa's gone. Sorry, Dustin. Washington for Chris. Green Bay for Bill. Eagles gone. Arizona gone. Dallas for Joseph. San Francisco for Brady. What's up, Brady? Kansas City for Nathan. Bill, Kansas City's just barely gone. Cowboys are gone, Brian. Sorry. Tennessee is part of the combo still. It is. That's Brad. Minnesota for Zach. Baltimore for Bill S. Detroit for Bill S. Denver for Dustin. Pittsburgh, Arizona, both gone, I believe. Baltimore's gone. Chicago, we have a little bit of work to do. Chicago for Chad. New England for Brad. Jets for Bill B. Rams for Dustin. Probably about 7 or 8 left, maybe. Let's type them up here and see. Atlanta left. Carolina left. Cincy. Cleveland. Houston. Indy. Las Vegas. Los Angeles Chargers. Miami just got claimed. New Orleans and New York Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. I was way off. I said 7. Bill S. Miami. Chris Indy. Brad Vegas. Down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. We'll chill for a second here while we get these filled. Oh, geez, that was annoying sounding. Larry's got Cleveland. Jason kept. I never heard him comment to you selling it. He didn't ever reply, so. Not you. Dave, New Orleans. And Texans. Unless he commented, I didn't see it. I don't know if it was on the last stream, but I didn't ever see him comment. So let's get an updated what's left here. Atlanta, Carolina, Cincy, New York Giants. 5 teams left. We're ready to rock and roll. We'll do Radkey after this, some Big Al's jerseys, then we'll see about doing a 2-boxer to end. Depends on traffic. Where's my thing I'm trying to copy? I've got Obi with Carolina. 4 teams left. Atlanta, Cincy, Chargers, and the Giants. Give it a second here. I'll read off the names in a second. Check one thing here. Bill B taking the Giants. Thanks, Bill. Getting closer. No, that did not affiliate. That's good. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, Bill B with the Giants. I'm going to read off who has who. We've just got 3 spots left to fill. Nick with Arizona, Jacksonville combo. Bill S. Baltimore, Bill B. Buffalo. Obi, Carolina, Chad, Chicago. Larry, Cleveland. Joseph, Dallas. Dustin, Denver. Bill S. Detroit and Green Bay. David L. Houston. Chris O. Indy. Nathan, Kansas City. Brad, Vegas. Dustin, the Rams. Bill S. Miami. Zach, Minnesota. Brad, New England. David, New Orleans. Bill B. Giants and Jets. Jonathan R. Philadelphia. Steve, Pittsburgh. Brady, San Francisco. Brad, Seattle, Tennessee. Larry V. Tampa Bay. And Chris, Washington. So just 3 teams left. And then I'll go grab the boxes. Check the score of those games now that I can take a breath. Still 4-3. Blues, Jets. If Blues take the lead in this series, that's nutso. Absolutely nutso. Caps win. I'll be able to watch that one after. That's good. Why does he suck in the playoffs? I don't understand it. It's his problem, man. Weren't they the president? Was Washington or Winnipeg President Cup winners? Wasn't it Winnipeg? No, Obviously, playoffs are different, but okay. I'm gonna roll the bingo balls here. Let's get some boxes. I don't blame them, man. It's like kickers. It's all on the line for you. Everything's on your head. Goalies in soccer, goalies in hockey, kickers. Okay, let's roll the randoms. This would be Tampa Bay third season in a row getting beat first round. Yeah, Vasi too. Top 2 goalies in the regular season. Didn't Florida beat them last year too? Okay, let's get some numbers here. We'll get those last 3 filled up here in a second. All great teams too. Plenty of helmets in for all 3 of those guys. Don't let one hit scare you. Obviously, if you're chasing the guy that came out, then I get it. No shake. We need 3 bingo balls. 3. Phone over there. Notepad here. Florida scored 5-3. Poor Tampa. They didn't start playing until it was too late, though, like in the series. I know, Bill. Sorry, that sucks. I probably would have rather had Tampa win, but they're both fun. Kucherov, yeah, I didn't hear his name much. Not much at all. Okay. 136. 136. $179. My 9s look like 4s, and my 4s look like 9s. 179. 131. 131. Let me grab those. We'll get the last 3 teams filled up. Atlanta, Cincy, and the Chargers, and then we'll roll once they're cleaned up. 136, 179, 131. I'll bring this. I'll mess it up if I don't. Really? In which game? I did not see that. Goodness, man. not see that. Dustin taking Atlanta. Thanks, Dustin. Looked like he voluntarily jumped. Did it? Pirates, Cubs. Didn't the player, a fan, die when someone was chucking up a ball to him? Matt Carpenter or someone for the Cardinals, I thought, or the Braves, or I swear I remember that memory, but I don't do a lot of baseball. I read off who has who. We just have Cincy and the Chargers left. Cincy, Chargers, last two teams left. I'll discount those two to 28 if anybody wants to claim them at 28, I guess. Not really teams that need to be discounted, but that's for the sake of time. Let's do that. Kyle grabbing Cincy for 28, and then Chargers Scott for 28. Thank you, you guys. Put asterisks next to those so I know to look for a little less. Okay, we're full. I'll have to watch the video of that. 136, check. 179, check. 131, check. Okay, next up, guys, is Radkey, our final Radkey box in this case, double case. Absolutely stellar double case for us. Let's see if we can end with something fun. We'll start a new double case next Monday. They're already here. Just haven't brought them in yet. 131, Series 32, Zero Wonka. New York Jets, New York Giants, Buffalo. What are we thinking? It's a northeast break, huh? I swear I just felt something weird. Okay, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Let's back up. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. I thought it was a different team when I saw the color inside. I thought that was an alternate for a different team, but it's not. It's a flash specialty for the Carolina Panthers. Luke, good guess. We pulled Luke on Monday. I don't generally have him on the same team twice in the same series. Carolina, that's Obi. Obi, nice hit. Hitting your hometown Panthers. Missing an earpiece, or it's in the bag. Beautiful. I had one left and it made it till here. So long, last white earpiece. See what you got, Obi. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I like the flash. Oh, nice. I saw him get pulled elsewhere today. I wasn't a fan of the overall combination of hits, but number 30, Chuba Hubbard, running back. Yeah, it looks nice there with the silver ink too. Back certified, Carolina Panthers. Obi, that's you. Nice hit. We are 5 helmets in, and we have 5 different styles: Lunar, Amp, Flat Black, Eclipse, and Flash. And then if you want to count Radkey, Ray, that's 6 different styles. That's cool. I've not been keeping track, but now tight end running back just took off. 1, 2, 3 for them. 2 quarterbacks, 1 other. 0 receiver. You guys are off to a bad start. I don't know why you guys have picked receiver. Nick saying no receiver. That's what I picked too. So don't worry, I was feeling the same thing. And to think that whoever swung the vote swung it away from running back tight end, you would have been on top. Obi, nice hit. Chuba. That looks like a brighter flash than normal. I like that one. Silver ink looks nice compared to white on that one. Usually like white on the flash, but that looks really good. 136, Series 32. Woo! We got an 8-pointer. 8 points. We're getting some high ones the last couple days. Well, nothing in the middle, high or low. Bunch of 1s, a 10, and 8. We'll see who's getting 8 points here. Holy mackerel. My grandpa used to say that all the time. And we're hitting a new style too. There's no possible way. I mean, there's probably enough styles we'd go the whole night, but that would be impossible. That would be a miracle to do that. But we are hitting the 7th different style here. 3, 2, 1. There's plenty of other styles. We could still hit Chrome. We could still hit Blaze. Those are tough. But we could still hit STS 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? Flat white. Obviously forgetting a few, but you get the idea. Washington. 2 people left and last team standing. 5 of us. That's right. When I looked there today, there was a lot of Washingtons. Oh, mama. 2 people left with. So did one of the 3 teams not have a pick? I think you're right. Who had Washington? Washington, and this one was. It's Chris. Chris. Oh. Getting 8 Wonka. I think you were already on the board, not towards the top, but somewhere around there. Let's see, you got on this Commander slate. 3, 2, 1. Man, I love this helmet. Maroon ink there to match the Commander's real color. The Redskins. That's John Riggins. John Riggins slate. What a great helmet. I'm loving the spread tonight. Some nights jumbled together, I'm like, I wish we would have gotten a couple different helmets, but other nights I like different stuff coming out, different players, different timelines. John Riggins. 8-pointer for Chris. Chris, nice hit. I'm going to move Mr. Robitaille so we don't knock helmets around or the skate around. Put it back there where he's safe. Sonic, what's up? Missed a lot. We had a lot of fun stuff so far. What am I doing? Oh, Wonka. And that's running back too. Yeah, that's a pretty commanding lead, 4-0 on. You can still come back and get everything from here. 8 points for Chris. I can do a recap if you want, Sonic, or we can whatever you want. Some fun names so far. Chris, oh no, you had a 7-pointer and a 1-pointer, Chris. So that puts you in the lead by 1 point. Man, there's a tight race at the top. You got 16 now, Chris. Did Sonic hit anything? I don't think so, Sonic. I can do a quick recap. We had Ronald Acuna on the bat, Luke Robitaille on the skate for the Kings, Duheim for the jersey, Laporta, Burrow, Ty Law, Russell Wilson, Antonio Gates, Chuba Hubbard, and John Riggins. Some fun stuff so far. Okay, and Steve still got 0 Wonka. Yep. So 16, 15, 13, 12 are the top 4. That's very close. Chris, I got your 8. Congrats, man. That's a cool helmet, too. Okay, one more here before we get to our final rad key. This is box 179. Yeah. You are the first 32. I don't think you could get more than 10 people on or around the gorilla at one time anyways. So the idea of like it's 100 versus 1, like no, it's not. You can't physically have more than 10 people on the gorilla. And each 10's just getting swatted away. The only thing I'll give you is endurance. I saw people putting together lists of specific people for their top 10 they would throw against the gorilla. And then someone had Joe Mazzulla to like be the coach because he's crazy. It made me laugh. You know, like Brock Lesnar, the Mountain from Game of Thrones, whatever his name is, Thor Bjornsson or whatever his name is. Just funny. And then throwing Joe Mazzulla because he's crazy and he can coach everyone up. I didn't even see that 9-pointer. I thought you were talking about like a basketball game or something. I'm like 9-pointer. 10, 8, and 9 all in the last 3 days. This is nuts. 9 points here for somebody. Holy moly. What is happening? Is this going to go to someone that's already rich in points or someone new or someone that was low? I see the team. I see the player. Let's see. But one thing I will tell you is it's another new style. 3, 2, 1. We now have an alt. I forgot about alts. This is amazing. This has got to be a record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 helmets in a row that are all different styles. How freaking cool is that? Chicago. Chicago was Chad. Chad, did you have any Wonka? You didn't, but that shoots you up into 5th place. Holy moly. Hester's your guess? What is happening around here? Different styles, tons of big points. Next is Radke. It'll be a one-box Radke. Then we'll do jerseys after that. Radke live, Phil. I love the Bears alternate. Chad, this is you. Let's get your 9 points here after we see who it is. Nobody guessed it. 3, 2, 1. Hardest style to hit in Big Al's Blaze than Speed, than Classic. It used to be harder. It's more often Speed. That's right. We haven't even hit a Classic yet. We could do this. We have, what, 2 more helmets if we do them? Speed and STS. Come on. Who is your PC Patriot back there? So that's not a PC helmet. This will be a Big Al's helmet at some point, maybe next series. That's Jules, Julian Edelman on the Patriots Rave. I love that helmet. Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame 18, 9-pointer. I'm not going to start doing anything until I move the helmet. Let me get him his points first. That's our last 9-pointer, by the way, unless there was an extra one in there. I think we only have 2. Brian Urlacher going to Chad. Nice hit, Chad. 9 points. Chad and 9. 4, 30, 25. Yeah, cool. It's fun. It was a fun night. I like the different styles and different players. Okay, we had Chuba Hubbard, John Riggins, and Brian Urlacher on the 3 boxer. Let's do a Radke now live fill right there. Uh-oh. You might have been a little early there. I have a few that were early. Oh, boy. Now you guys can be mad at me. Sorry. I went fast. You guys were just faster. Let's see. How many did... I know you guys beat me because it went fast. How many beat me? 2 beats. Sorry, guys. Okay, first claim I see is Denver with Dustin. Next claim, Buffalo for Bill B. This is the final box from these double case limited. We'll start a new double case 12-boxer next Monday, guys. Steve, Pittsburgh. Green Bay for Bill S. Atlanta for Jonathan R. New England for Bill S. Bears for David L. San Francisco for Mark. Dallas for Chris. Rams for Dustin. Remember, refresh your screen so you see the order I see. Otherwise, it'll all look like gobbledygook. Dallas, Rams. Denver's now gone. Sorry, Brad. Kansas City for Sodic. Washington for Dave. Indy for Brad. Pittsburgh's gone. Dustin's going to sell a random. Let me get back to that. Indy, gotcha. Tampa Bay for Jonathan. That's spot 14. Carolina with a random. That's spot 15. And then Miami spot 16 for Brad. So Minnesota, Philly, just a little late, I think. Let me make sure. Yep, okay. So Dustin's selling a random and Obi's selling a random. So 2 randoms available. Scott's taking 1. Dave's in for 2, but I've got you with 1 for now, Dave. So Dustin's the first one going to Scott. And then Obi going to David L. And then Jonathan's going to sell 1 too. So that's your second one, Dave. So you did get 2. And that closes us there. Chad just a little behind on Philly too. Sorry about that. You can make an offer, whoever gets them. Okay, we're good. Final box of this Radke double case, and then we'll get some more limited in for next week. I must have not copied all the way down. Okay, I know it's annoying that I ask you every time, but for those that are here watching and going to participate in the licensed jerseys, are we filling a 2-boxer or a 3-boxer tonight? I'm wondering with the number of people here, it might be 2, but if there's enough that want to do 3 again, I'll do it. I like both. Obviously, the more the better. It's more fun, but 2's great too. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll buy Philly if they are for sale. Okay, perfect. Let's see who gets them. Dell says 3-box. Thanks, Dell, for the input. Bill says 3-box. I'm down for both. Okay, Sonic says he'll do either. Okay, Philly went to Sonic. Sonic, if you want to sell Philly, Chad's looking to buy for 18. If you're holding, you're holding. Dustin, Denver. Scott, you bought Houston. Bill B, Buffalo and Tennessee. Steve, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Bill S, Green Bay and Jets. Jonathan R, Atlanta. David L, you bought Baltimore. Bill S, New England and the Chargers. David L, Chicago, Jacksonville. Mark, San Francisco, Cleveland. Chris, Dallas, Minnesota. Dustin, Rams and New Orleans. Sadiq, Kansas City, Philadelphia. David, Washington, Vegas. Brad, Indy, Detroit. Jonathan, Tampa and the Giants. Obi, Carolina. David L, Arizona. Brad, Miami and Cincy. Keep him Philly, thanks. Do I have a chance tonight? I don't know, maybe. You just got to be ready. That goes for anyone. Some of you guys, like, depending on which one of your guys you go for first, sometimes you get all 3 of your targets, or if you switch them up, sometimes you miss all 3. It can be sad sometimes, or it can be, phew, I got them kind of thing. So I'll remind you when we do that next here. Let me close this out. We don't need to random the box. There's only 1 box. I'll remind you, if you're trying to sell randoms, you have 30-second head start. You may or may not get them bought. So claim accordingly, knowing that your random might not get sold or bought, I should say. Sold, bought, whatever. It'll be a 3-boxer. It'll still be only 30 instead of higher, but there'll be more spots that need to be claimed. And only 1 solo to be bought at the end, since we did 3 on Monday. Okay, let's open this box, and then we'll do licensed jersey next. Well, I'm putting the box up here. Those that maybe don't keep track as well, in the licensed jersey break, take a screenshot, take a look if your guy's still there, do whatever you want. Okay, right on to box 9. You can see it there. You can. Limited edition. Let's get this back where I can see Radke teams, and we'll come back to licensed in a second. After the jersey, we will probably try a 2-box. It just depends on who's around. But yeah, I usually shoot to do 9 full-size per night until we get to the end of the series. Sometimes I slow it down to 4 or 6 or 7 or whatever. Okay. Then I start getting nervous about building a new series and all the work it takes. I want everything to just slow down and stay on the same series. Good luck, all. Box 9. Guessing Niners on this one? I can see Niners. I see a lot of different teams here. I see the color ink on the top of the box. I see the style, and I like it for this team. We don't see this style much anywhere else besides Radke. Really, no one third party does. I guess we pulled 1 or 2 from Gold Rush. Maybe not this team, but our teams. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I love pulling Amps in the Wild. Amps in the Wild are my favorite. That's an obvious one. Unfortunately, we ended our streak on new styles. but I'm still going to cheat and say we're not counting third-party stuff. I'm going to say just Big Al. So Big Al, we have 7 different styles so far. But I was cheating and counting the Rave earlier. Yeah, it's another bear. One from Big Al's, now one from Radke. Who had the Bears? That is David. David L. hitting on the Bears. Radke, Amp, Replica. I feel like this could easily be Urlacher again. It screams Urlacher to me. Let's see if it is. 3, 2, 1. No, it's who you guys were guessing the last time. I haven't seen a ton of Amps with Devin Hester. That's freaking sweet. I thought for sure we were going back-to-back Urlachers, but we're going Devin Hester on an Amp. Gosh, I love that. I'm not sure I have a Bears amp in my collection. If I do, it's in the closet, but I would love a Hester. I've got him on my Blaze. Beautiful hit. Yeah, I know. Put it right there in the middle. Way to go, Devin. Best return man of all time, I would say. Maybe you guys don't agree, but it's hard to disagree. Okay, let's do a 3-box Big Al's jersey. Congrats. All NFC North teams hit across the 12 boxes, did they? Okay. I like the statistics behind the boxes, and then you'll see next 12 box, none of them will hit. No, one of them always hits everywhere. NFC North's popular division in any product, really. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I've got, and remember, there's just one random per spot on these. I've got Larry V with Allstott. The first claim, Mookie, spot 2. For Todd, I'm excited to add 6 jerseys in for tomorrow's break. There's a bunch of fun ones that I've got sitting here. We'll see who I add. James just barely behind on Mookie. 1 dang claim. Bill S. taking Josh Allen. And that's another thing, is I add new players that you guys like. Some of your first claims moved to your second claims, and then it messes that up too. Spot 4 is Rivera for Scott. Spot 5, Nix. You got your guy. Half the battle's won. The other half is a lot harder. Joker, spot 6 for Bill S. Troy Polamalu, spot 7 for Obi. Joker gone. Sorry, Sonic. Henrik with a random for sale. If you guys, I have a Henrik Lundqvist in my collection. I wanted a while back, but I chased it for a while. But if you guys see any Marc-Andre Fleury for any team while you guys are out looking for stuff, let me know. I really want a Marc-Andre Fleury for the series, but for myself, first off. Lafleur. Henrik. I don't know why it made me think of that, but it did. Rivera is gone. Sorry, Jim. McKinnon for Chris. Nathan McKinnon, one of the new additions. Dale, you maybe didn't even know that McKinnon was in there. You do now, but you may be stocked up on McKinnons. Caleb for less. All right, shut up, Alan. Just read names. Caleb Shack for Sodic. Shaquille O'Neal at spot 11. 5 over there. 6 over there. CMC for Jeff. Caleb's gone. Parker and Schmidt for Sodic. You had past tense. Dang it, Dale. I would have traded for that in a heartbeat. We're going to be short by quite a bit, guys, so we'll see what we can do to get this filled up. Tony Parker is spot 13 for Sodic. 14 is Schmidt for Sodic. We're going to be about 10 short, maybe a little bit more than that. 15 for Jefferson, and we could just maybe keep it as and lower it down if we need to, which is always a choice. Jefferson is Chad. Chet is for Bill S. Rodman is for Larry. Favre, spot 18. Maybe we're not quite as far away as I thought, but still. Favre Kid is spot 19. Sonic. 20 is Miko. For Dale. Favre's gone. Rice is 21. So we're a little over the cut in the back if we want to. So we're 9 short of getting this completely full. Let's put them over here and let's see who's left. I'll start showing some pictures, see if we can get a few claimed. If not, we could always just stop here and kick that last spot out and do a 2-box or 2, because 2 boxes is only 20 spots. But let's see. Yeah. Dell did not have that one. That's Sonic. Sorry. Montana is still available. Yep. I'll put them down for you. You let me know if you don't want them, and I'll pull it back off. But since you're saying his name, I'm assuming you want them. But if you don't, let me know, and I'll pull it right off. You'll take. Okay. 23 is Herbert. We're getting there. Okay, let's start showing some pictures. 7 spots left. I'll let you know who's still left. Sometimes seeing a jersey reminds you that it's a guy you like. Okay. Both claimed. Adrian Kempe, new addition, all-star. Jason Witten, Brady Tkachuk. Jalen Rose, Michigan. I just got a Jalen Rose, Indiana one. I probably should have put that one in first, but I like the Michigan one too. Both picked. Doan is still available. Anthony Richardson's available. Eric Dickerson's available. Cole Caulfield, Joe Carter, both up. Mark Scheifele. Jamar Chase already hit. Andre Dawson available. Kurt and Lindros both available. Skinner and Crosby both there. Kukoc still available. Rasheed Wallace. Hutchinson and Verhage. Ottinger, Hughes, and Scary Terry. McKinnon's different. That is because it is a... Oh, man, I'm going way too far back. That is because it's a Mitchell and Ness. I hit him twice on Mitchell and Ness's. I kept one, and that one went to the series here. But it's a cool Mitchell and Ness. 2013, 2014 Mitchell and Ness, so it looks a little different, obviously. Let's go back to where I was. Zegras and Matthew Tkachuk. The Tkachuk school, it's got first game inscription. Pepper's still there. Do you have a Mitchell and Ness, Dell, or are yours Adidas or Reebok? It looks different if it's not Mitchell and Ness for sure. TJ Oshie, Wade Boggs, James White already hit. Worthy already hit. Mullen's still there. Stockton and Arenado still there. Bijan Robinson there. Scherzer, Doug Williams are there. Slavkovsky there. Nico Hischier. Marcel Dion. Both gone. Romeo Dobbs. Laporta's still there. And that's it. Yeah, the Reebok and the Mitchell and Ness those ones will always look different. And Adidas too. Adidas and Reebok look pretty similar, but this is a Mitchell and Ness, so no fight strap, totally different brand. So we had Herbert. Bill's taking Witten. Okay, we might be getting stalled here. We got 6 jerseys left to get cleaned up before we can roll on this one. We'll get there. 6 spots left. I'm going to delete these over here. And I just read off who was left, so you can see them here on the side. That's all of them right there. It's all right if it takes a second to fill too. Florida game over. I guess it kind of already was because it was. They were down what? They were up 6-3 or 6-2. Yep, there it is, 6-3. Jets on top, huh? Kyle Connor. I was trying to trade a Kyle Connor today, and they picked a different jersey. Walker, Niederreiter. Florida and Washington advance. That's fun. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We could also trying to think here. We can stop a little short if we need to, and do some randoms, more than one random more than one solo at the end if we want to. That's probably fine, but I can't do it with. That would be 13 solos, so can't do that. But we can get closer and then do some solos. Let's see if we can get a few more spots claimed before we do that. Maybe if we get 3 more, I can do 7 solos for $10 instead of 15. I'll take a little hit, but I don't really care. So let's try that. Let's just do a few more solos tonight instead of getting 6 spots claimed. I think we might be close to maxed out here. And I want to see if we can get 2 different styles from Big Al still. Classic speed is what we need. Not a single classic tonight. We had 3 or 4 the other day, didn't we? Weird how that works out. Sonic taking Tony Kukoc. We're getting a little closer. I'll end up running some solos, but I'll need to have them all claimed if I do that. So we're not running it at Sonic saying, I'll take over. Don't overdo it if you don't want to. I appreciate you trying to help, though. 26 Stockton, 25 Kukoc. 1 or 2 more claimed, and then I'll do the rest as solos. And we'll just discount the solos to 10, the extra solos to 10 anyways, too. So do I, Sonic. Trust me. So do I. One or 2 more, and then I'll shut it down for solos. Nope, Troy got claimed. Hope he grabbed him, right? Yeah, Palomalu is Gonzo. Each of the guys that are left right here. I'll read them off one more time. Aiden Hutchinson, Anthony Richardson, Bijan Robinson, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Julius Peppers, Max Crosby, Romeo Dobbs, Sam Laporta, Terry McLaurin. Since Valentine's Day. Oh, man. Adrian Kempe, Brady Kachuk, Carter Verhage, Cole Caulfield, Eric Lindros, Jack Hughes, Jake Ottinger, Slavkovsky. I don't know how you Jirach. I don't know how you say his name. I like the other guy, Arbor Jacki. Like it sounds, his name's not spelled like that at all. Marcel Dion, Mark Scheifele, Matthew Kachuk, Nico Hischier, Shane Doan, Stuart Skinner, TJ Oshie, Trevor Zegras, Chris Mullen, Jalen Rose, Rasheed Wallace, Steve Kerr, Andre Dawson, Joe Carter, Max Scherzer, Nolan Arenado, and Wade Boggs. 1 or 2 more, and then we'll close it for solos. Appreciate you guys being patient. And then probably do 2 box. I'm assuming there's some people hanging out waiting to do the 2 box that are not joining the jerseys, so we'll try it. Let's say that. If it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, we'll nix it and we'll move on to the weekend breaks tomorrow. Drops tomorrow at least. 1 or 2 more claims, we'll close this, and then I can run some solos. Sonic says I'll do it. All right. Thanks, Sonic. Now everyone's praying you don't get skunked on this one, huh? Maybe not everyone. Okay, let's call it there unless anyone else is typing in a claim right now. And we'll have 7 solos that need to get claimed at $10 a piece. So hopefully we can get those claimed up. And we'll just sit at 27 on this one. There were 2 randoms already available as well, right? But I didn't see anybody grab them. So whoever was putting them up, you can try to sell them as well. Craig had one up. Larry had two up. Chris taking Oshie. Thanks, Chris. That helps a little bit as well. So there were, really quickly, if anybody's interested in grabbing one of the solos for 15, the randoms for 15, you can do that. If not, we'll see who you guys get, and we'll try to sell them live as well, or you can try to trade them, whatever. Thanks, Sonic. Thanks, Chris. So that'll be 5 solos now. Let's go over here. Make that 4. We're almost actually there now. Brady taking Rose. Thanks, guys. I think maybe I'm a little too impatient sometimes. I watch other people sit around and wait for 30 minutes for something to fill, and it drives me nuts, but I know that that's how it is sometimes. Insonic claiming Hughes. Okay, never mind. We're going to have 1 solo like originally. So let's give it a second here longer. If anybody wants, there's only going to be 1 solo now. So if anybody wanted to grab a random for 15, there's 3 available. Larry's got 2 and Craig has 1. Craig's up first and then Larry's 2 right after that. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you helping us close it. So only 31 here, 1 solo at the end, and then we'll have some randoms. It'll probably go up for sale too. Last 20 seconds to claim a random from Larry or Craig. Okay, we'll see what you guys get. If you want to sell them still, let me know. I'll read yours off first. 7 times here. Last guy will be available for $10 on the 7th run. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slavkovsky is available for $10. And Nick's got him. Thank you, Nick. He is yours for 10. Just so you know, Larry V, your randoms are Hischier and Romeo Dobbs. Craig, your random was Adrian Kempe. It's not for everyone, Brady. It's kind of annoying. So there's 2 options you can do, or 2 options I would prefer you do, because it's making me do it for some people and not for others, and I can see that it's making you guys do it too. Just put 1 letter, or there's an option where you can like personalize it and it sends like a feature, like a green screen or a fire screen where you don't have to type anything in. Do one of those 2. Don't ever write like 4 break this. Don't do that. I haven't read anything today, but just sometimes it does that. It may remove that requirement at some point. It's done that to me before with PayPal as well. So Larry, Craig, let me know if any of those 3 are up for sale. Larry says Nico Hischier and Romeo Dobbs are both available for 15 if anybody wants them. Stuart Skinner's up for trade from Chad. Let's start reading off who has who. Larry, you've got Allstott Hischier, Todd H., Mookie Betts, and Steve Kerr, Bill S., Josh Allen, Shane Doan, Scott H., Rivera, and Matthew Tkachuk. Dell, you have Bo Nix, Sam Laporta, Bill S., Jokic, and Julius Peppers, Obi, Polamalu, and Cole Caulfield, Craig, Lundqvist, and Kempe, Dale, McKinnon, and Boggs, Les, Caleb Williams, Rasheed Wallace, Sodic, Shaquille O'Neal, and Jake Ottinger, Jeff N., Christian McCaffrey, Scary Terry, Sodic, Parker, Schmidt, Tkachuk, that's Brady, and Bijan Robinson, Chad, Justin Jefferson, and Stuart Skinner. Skinner's up for trade. Bill S., you have Holmgren and Dion, Larry V., Rodman, and Dawes, Bill S., Favre, and Lindros, Sodic, Kidd, and Zegras, Dell, Mikko Rantanen, and Chris Mullen. Sodic, you had Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Arenado, and Scheifele, Chris O., Herbert, and Joe Carter, Bill S., Witten, and Dawson. Sodic, Kukoc, Stockton, Dickerson, Crosby, Hutchinson, Scherzer. Chris O., Oshie, and Richardson, Brady, Jalen Rose, Doug Williams, and Sodic, Jack Hughes, Carter Verhage. Nick F., you have Slavkovsky for $10. Okay, let's see. Stuart Skinner up for trade. Hischier, Dobbs for sale. Keeping Kempe, says Craig. Okay. Wallace is up for trade. Bill S. Caulfield for Peppers or Dawson. Caulfield for Peppers or Dawson. Does Bill have both those guys? Yeah, he does. Do you want to trade Peppers or Dawson for Caulfield? Kerr for Matthew Tkachuk. Kerr is Todd's. Tkachuk's is Scott H. Scott H, do you want to trade? Stay with Tkachuk. Bill's keeping randoms. Okay. I'll buy Laporta if for sale. Laporta is Dale. Dale, are you selling Laporta? I don't have McKinnon. Did I put you down for McKinnon? Maybe I read it wrong. You've got Mikko Rantanen. Maybe I said McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon was someone else. It was, oh, why did I put Dale? Who claimed McKinnon? Good grief. I put Dale there because I was thinking about it. Chris has McKinnon. Chris, I'm sorry. I start talking when he says that's a different style, and then my brain types what I'm saying. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Dell. That is Chris with McKinnon and Boggs, not Dell. Willing to buy Bijan Robinson. Who had Bijan again? Bijan is Sodic. Sodic, do you want to sell Bijan Robinson? Ottinger, I would buy. Okay. For 15, gotcha. Sell Bijan. Okay, Bijan is going to who? Just so you know, Hester is listed as a wide receiver on Google. Oh, I probably would have counted him as a wide receiver. I wasn't even thinking. He's a return man, but yeah, I'd count him as a receiver. So who's buying Bijan? It was James. Sell Bijan to James. Okay. Les got Ottinger, yep. Holden Laporta, okay. Would have liked him maybe next time. Yeah, you probably didn't know he was in there, but now you do. Caulfield's for sale. Anybody interested in buying Cole Caulfield? I would if I was in this. Les got Ottinger, holding Laporta, James. I would make you a whole less I did by Cottonfield. Staying with Tkachuk, keeping random. Sell Bijan, holding Laporta. Les got Ottinger. I will trade Boggs or Carter for Caulfield. Boggs or Carter for Caulfield? Obi? I'd do Caulfield for Boggs. Okay. Wade Boggs, Caulfield, trade. Boggs, trade. Thanks, you guys. Terry for Crosby. Jeff has Scary Terry. Who had Max Crosby? Sonic, do you want to trade Scary, or you want to trade your Max Crosby for Scary Terry? I'll pass on Terry. Okay. I do Caulfield for Boggs. We got it. Okay, I think we're caught up as of now. Hischier and Romeo Dobbs are still up for sale for $15 each. And that might be it. Wallace is for sale. Joe Carter for trade, if anyone wants to trade for him. I knew he was a Raiders fan. Oh, you're trying to get him. The Chiefs fan. He always knew you were a Raiders fan. Stuart Skinner for Scary Terry. Chad wants to trade Stuart Skinner for Scary Terry. Jeff, you want to do that? Skinner for Terry? Wallace is for sale. That's funny. That's the best way to get him to say. Jeff's going to pass. Wallace, Hischier, Dobbs, all up for $15 a piece. Romeo Dobbs, Nico Hischier, and Rasheed Wallace. Crosby, that would be cool if you. I mean, that'd be fun for you if you played for Kansas City. I don't see anybody jumping on those guys. I'm sorry. Last call to buy them. I'm going to close this since we've answered most everything. Let's get 3. Let's open these boxes, and then we will try a 2-boxer at the end. And I get to add 6 jerseys tomorrow, so I got a lot to work with. Sometimes it's only 4 or 5, 6 fresh names tomorrow. Any suggestions? Anyone you guys know I have that you've been waiting for me to put in? Anybody you don't want me to put in because you don't want to chase them? Because you're chasing someone else? Okay. Rod? Rod Brindamore. That's a fun one. I almost put him in this last one, but I put in a different. Who was the hockey guy I put in? I can't remember who I put in, but I almost put him in. Maybe. One of those PC Sidney Crosby's. I won't lie, Nick. I've been thinking about how to trade one to you without absolutely killing myself over it. Because I worked hard to get those, but I would love to get one to you. I'm thinking about it. Don't worry. Maybe if I hit another one, it'll be easier. QB the Century jersey, that'd be cool. I agree with Nick. Maybe it's time to add a big name hockey jersey. We haven't had a big. I mean, we have a bunch of big names in now. We haven't had a big name to chase for a while. Sounds good to me. I'm thinking. Okay. 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. That or Wall, yeah, that'd be cool. I don't have a. I mean, I have one. He was one of my white wells forever, and I finally hit a Colorado Wall like 2 months ago. That's the only one I have, and that's not going anywhere. Hold off on Bergeron? Okay. That's literally why I'm asking, so that's perfect. Thanks, you, Larry. There's too many guys. I was going to add Mike Evans too, Larry, and I thought, well, you still got Allstott in there. Stanley Cup jersey would be nice, yeah. All right, I got some suggestions and some. What do you guys want? Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes? In my little lowly series. 79. 79 is the first one. I need to cross these out before I mix them up. Yes, please. 31. 79, 31. Maybe a Michael Jordan too. Those are so ridiculous. Like $8,000. Unreal, right? 79, 31, 67. I mean, I get it. Those things stress me out, man. So many fakes, so many. Let me make sure I didn't miss a trade offer or a buy sell up above. Yeah, probably doesn't. I mean, everything that's been signed is from the past for the most part. I don't think I missed any trades. Is anybody still selling or trading? Just so I make sure I'm not jumping in front of anyone. I don't think so. Okay. Let me grab them. 79, 31, 67. What did Jordan might as well add a Babe Ruth? No kidding. Please don't come back, allergies. Finally slept. Willie Mays for the wife. He's probably not as hard as those guys. I got a jersey today that I considered doing a contest for in the group, but it's one I don't have. But I got it at a great deal because people were scared about a little stain on the front, and maybe people won't like it because. So for now, it's mine. I'll show you a picture here. It's the Coyotes Gretzky CCM. There's a little stain on the front, which is funny because that guy was wearing one just like that at the hockey game. So I was thinking maybe it was his, and he spilt on it. It's not. But I thought about doing that as a contest, but I don't know if I would do that with a stain on it. I know. Hope Solo. That'd be cool too. I remember we pulled a photo of her once upon a time, like 3-4 years ago. It looks like the same jersey, except for this one has an LOA for it from JSA. So rather have Han Solo. Okay, 79 check, 31 check, 67 check. Okay, well, let's roll. Good luck, everyone. So I'm gonna, like the OVs that we've been doing, I'm gonna try to do more stuff like that where it's bigger name items every once in a while, just to have something fun to try for it. Kind of like a large spot, not as expensive, but still not like $5, but have it be a large entry and see if you can grab something fun. We still have 2 or 3 OVs to go, right? Maybe do one this weekend, or we'll do a helmet one this weekend. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta just take a couple shots. Okay, here we go. Maybe 3, 2, 1. I don't think I have another player on this team, so this might be the one you've been after. It is Mia Hamm. Mia Hamm would be cool. You've been after him for a little bit, Craig. Not as long as who was it that you were after the first time? Jerry West, right? You've been getting some fun jerseys. Jerry West was a while ago, but then you got the OV, one of the first OVs we had. Now you got Hank. I always like the crew that the hockey crew where he's on there and you ask him about goalie stuff. There's a fun one. We were talking about him earlier. I think I have this same exact jersey in my PC. So, Henrik Lundqvist. Beautiful jersey. New York Rangers Fanatics. No fight strap on these old Fanatics. This is a cool one. Rangers. Hank. Big old signature, too. Look at that. Beauty. Craig, nice hit. I didn't really actually see that you claimed him, but I almost am positive that you did. And you're saying yay for me, so it's got to be. Nice start, Henrik Lundqvist. Starting NHL. Yeah, of course. I'll take pictures of these because I already got pictures of them, so they can go right back in their home. I had to do a little shuffle on the. I'm gonna have to do a big shuffle here because we're out of bingo balls for this series, so I'm gonna have to shuffle everything up. I think. So I can think of a different way to do it. Have to reset stuff. I can use the other ones, but I might. It's like when we do the full size series. I shuffle them after every series. I may not have to. 67. 6-7. Come on. Oh my gosh. Black bag. Don't know who it is. Well, I can see a reflection. I think I know who that is. Now that may have been a traded one, too. I think it was. Fanatics here. This should be Fanatics certified, too. Got this one from them. It was a trade. Congrats and sorry, as I always say. Who ended up with Boggs? Boggs was Obi. Obi, you're doubling up tonight. Helmet and a jersey. Wade Boggs with a Hall of Fame inscription. MLB Authenticator. Fanatics as well. Boston Red Sox, Mitchell and Ness, Cooperstown collection as well. Great hit. Mitchell and Ness. Hockey and then baseball. We're one away from getting 3 different sports. Although Monday we had all 3 NFL, right? Oh, geez. No nameplate. Can't fold it that good. Had to be one of the half folds. Nice hit, Obi. Two great names again. We're kind of on a roll here. Some fun names the last couple of weeks. Lundqvist, Boggs. Getting greedy. I'll pull that, Troy. Really, Nick? Love Boggs. Great guy. Done some drinking with him in Red Sox winter weekend. That's cool. I don't even know what he looks like. He's one that I'm not as familiar with. I know the name, obviously. Everyone does, but maybe one day something will happen and my love for baseball will sprout up like it has for hockey lately, and I'll be a quadfecta in the sports. But right now it's, although my love for hockey has been taken from basketball, so basketball has fallen and hockey's gone up. He hangs out at the bar at winter weekend. That's cool. Is he? I found a cool a coach that I want to send into the mail for my wife to get something for my wife. Then we'll see if they'll sign it for Tony Dungy. He'll sign anything if you buy him a beer. That's cool. Okay, 79. Good luck. Final one. One of 2 or 3 jerseys here. Looks like we're going back to hockey. Oh, I see what it is. I thought it was one of the new ones. I thought it was the All-Star jersey, which would have been a double up. It is. It's Mark Scheifele. She's got the Tony Dungy photo. It's in her office. She's. I'll have to send you a picture of her office, Obi. She's got all her pictures from her past teams and her stuff, and then all the stuff that I've traded you guys for that I bought for Dungy's in there. I kind of want to send the book that she likes reading and see if he'll sign that and put a little note in there. You know how cool that'd be? Scheifele. Who had Scheifele? Why can't I find it? Am I blind? Sonic! I think he's one of those ones where if you send and send something that you donated to, I don't think he really wants money. I think he wants you to donate to his charity or to a different charity. Sonic, nice hit. Mark Scheifele. We got another NHL hit here. Another Fanatics. I guess I've added a few Fanatics, but I'm adding more Adidas. I still have both here. Fanatics Premium, Fanatics, and Adidas, CCM, Reebok. Mark Scheifele, what's the score of this game now? Has he had a point in this game yet? Winnipeg Jets. Beautiful jersey. I wasn't even thinking about that. That would have been stressful, Sonic. But then again, a lot of you guys pick a lot, and sometimes you go for a skunker. I know the feeling. It's not fun. You happen to get saved on that last one. Good for you. Mark Scheifele. Dell says, not me this time. Give me a second here to box this one up. Congrats, you 3. We had Henrik Lundqvist, Wade Boggs, and then Scheifele. Let me get this back in the bag before we claim our stuff, guys. Sorry, I know I just messed that up. I messed it up. Let me put it in the bag, and then I'll do my recap, and then we'll get it. Especially those that don't have volume, that's my fault. Boggs, Scheifele, and Lundqvist. Congrats. There's our 2-boxer, guys. That is my fault completely. I'm sorry. Kind of get used to the same little pattern, and then if I mess it up a little bit, it messes you guys up. So blame me if you need to. All right, let's see. Top chat, and then a live chat. Okay, I've got spot 1 is Nick with a random on Dallas. We're ending on this one, guys. Spot 2 is Steve. Spot 3 is Denver for Dustin. Spot 4 is Buffalo for Bill B. Spot 5 is Green Bay for Bill S. Spot 6 is Philly for Rob. Spot 7, Cowboys are taking Kansas City for Bill. Spot 8, San Francisco for Brady. We're halfway through. Kansas City's gone, Sodic and Greg. Sorry, guys. Philadelphia's gone. Green Bay's gone. Denver's gone. Sorry, bunch there. Green Bay's gone. Sorry, Greg. Rams are there for Scott. That's spot 9. So 7 spots left. Indy is there. Spot 10 for Sodic. Rob's got a random up. Lots of unsuccessful claims, so we got a few spots left. Sorry, guys. Jacksonville is Chris. That's 11 spots. We've got 2 randoms up as well and 5 main spots left to claim here. Two randoms, 5 mains left. Oh, boy. Almost there. Put these away. Yeah, I've got like 3 left in there. So I might have to randomize the numbers this weekend. Ugh. Or just reuse the numbers. I don't want to do that either. I kind of want to reset everything. Just more work for me. Luckily, there's only 60 instead of 200. 5 spots left, guys. We'll let it sit here. If it doesn't fill, we'll nix it. But if we can get it filled here up in the next couple minutes, we'll roll with it. No stress either way, obviously. Did you claim Cleveland? I missed it. Did you claim Cleveland? I just don't see it. I don't see Cleveland. Even if I refresh, I don't see it. I got Indy, Random, Jacks. You get my brownie spot. Does anyone else see the Cleveland spot? Are you claiming Cleveland? Right after Jacksonville? It's not there for me. That is weird. Does anybody else see it? You don't see it either? Scott's got a team here with Detroit with a random up as well. Yes, sir. That's so weird. Okay, 13 is nada. I don't see there. Okay, it's not just me. Sorry about that. 13 Cleveland. Nope, nada. No. Tampa Bay for Scott. It's about 14. Disappeared. Sometimes it does that if it thinks that it's slang or bad. I don't know what Cleveland. Why would be Cleveland though? It hasn't happened in a while. Chris O, Minnesota. Okay, we are one spot away, and there's 3 randoms available. So I'll give it a second to see if anyone wants to buy some half spots for 20. Direct deposit texts. Sure thing. One main spot, 3 randoms available for 20 each. And then we'll roll. Good, good. Did not go. I didn't miss it. All right, I've got Jets and Rams. Jets first on there. So Bill, got you with the Jets. It's probably high 50s. I'm just saying 59 because I don't have a real record. I don't have the real amount. It's somewhere between 57 and 59. How many teams do we have left? 3 still? I think we already lost the chance, right? Aren't we close to 60? Or does tonight make it like 58? $56 right now, yeah. So 58, 59. We have 3 helmets left to hit 2 of those 3 teams, and we can break the record. Or tie the record. If we hit them both right now, technically we win the record. We set the record, which is a record that does not matter whatsoever. 3 solos available. If anybody that didn't get it in wants to grab a solo, I will type it here. 3. Then we're good to go. Nick's got one, Rob's got one, Scott's got one. I can't believe they go do this on Wednesday nights. Just stay home and relax. You little turds. Eating Five Guys, it looks like. This late. Brian's going to grab Nick's random. 2 more randoms available, and then we'll roll, guys. 2 more randoms left, just in case. We'll give it a second here, and then we'll roll. This is our chance to get 9 different styles from Big Al's. We just can't copy any of those. There's no chance. We're going to hit 2 of the same we've already hit. But just give me a speed and an STS. Those are both common. I read his random at the same time as I was saying common, and that word came out. Oh, man. I'm tired. Jonathan R., I got you. Matt, I got you. Don't mix the words common and random together. But yes, a classic speed and STS are both common. Okay, thanks, guys. That closes us up. No more randoms available either. Let's roll this. Oh, brother. Practicing safe breaks, exactly. It's been a long couple weeks. The best part is my busiest time of the month is the 1st through the 10th. So I get to start that back up tomorrow. So excited. I felt like I didn't really get a break at all, but oh well. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Baltimore on top, Houston on bottom. Well, let's get it going. Okay. Nick, Dallas, Brian B, you bought Baltimore. Steve, Pittsburgh, and Cincy. Dustin, Denver, and the Giants. Bill B, Buffalo, Miami. Bill S, Green Bay, Arizona. Rob, Philly. Jonathan, you bought Chicago. Bill S, Kansas City, Vegas. Brady, San Francisco, Washington. Scott, Rams, and New Orleans. Sodic, Indy, and Tennessee. Chris O, Jacksonville, Carolina. Scott H, Detroit. You sold your random to Matt at Seattle. Sodic, Cleveland, and Atlanta. Scott, Tampa, and the Chargers. Chris O, Minnesota, and New England. And Bill B, Jets, and Houston. We are full here. Let's get 2 numbers. Practicing safe breaks. Someone could do like a logo and theme with that, couldn't they? Okay, 2 numbers. There they are, 1 and 2. First number is 122, 122. I can't fit. Don't fall, please. And second number is 117, 117. Yes, we price first team picked each time. Last team, I probably should. If you pick the first team that comes out, you get like a $25 credit or something. Just for the heartache and suffering you go through. I probably could do that, actually. Not a bad idea, actually. Done it 3 or 4 times. That's rough. Count them, guys. 122, 117. Box. The Rams this time? Was that the first team out? I don't even remember. I remember Isaac Bruce was pulled, and I thought that's who it was the first time. Was it Aaron Donald? Who came out first? 122 and 117. 122, 117. Good to go. Okay. Got my list. Let's see if we get any Wonka points. It was Bruce? I thought he was the second Ram pulled. I thought I was like the Master Chief box. Which one's Master Chief? 117 or 122? It was Bruce Flash. Okay. Do we pull like Rams earlier in the game? I am a gamer, and I used to play Halo all the time. I didn't know his number was 117. I've always played games. I don't have a ton of time for it now, but I still find time once or twice a week. 117, that's the best way for my buddies to hang out. Get on there and chat. Zero Wonka. Master Chief Box, okay. Played a ton of Halo. GTA, no. I played Halo a ton, and then I played Destiny for a long time, like the player versus player style, and then I play a lot of Fortnite. My son likes to play. I play with him. I play with my buddies. We get on and laugh for 2 hours, and it's a good time. Come on, different style. I swear the day we pulled Flash, the Bruce helmet, there was maybe a Rams earlier in the day. Maybe it was from Gold Rush or something. Still play Destiny. It was so fun. And then they kind of messed stuff up. We like playing Trials. I don't know if you know what that is, but by far the best. It was really fun. Woo-hoo-hoo! I can't believe it. I can't believe we got a new style, another new style. It might happen. This is pulled out of nowhere. 3, 2, 1. One of the harder styles to get too, an STS 3.0. That's the second Washington helmet tonight too. Destiny 2, yeah. I liked all of it. I thought it was a nerdy game when I started playing. I was like, this is fun. All of it was fun. I loved it. Then they kind of made some changes I didn't like. Okay, who had Washington? It's an STS 3.0 for Washington. That is Brady. Brady hitting an STS 3.0. We got a shot. We have one helmet left to hit 9 different styles tonight. That'd probably be the first time that's ever happened with that many helmets, with a 9 helmet. You don't have a 3.0, neither do I, Brady. I still have not hit a 3.0. And if I have, I haven't kept it. I don't think I have, though. Call of Duty, I used to play that for a little bit, but it's... Can it be a Terry? When you said Terry, have you guys seen that Key and Peele skit where they're on the airplane? Yeah, there's some Terrys up here. That's one of the funniest things ever. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's not Scary Terry. We're throwing it back here. Super Bowl MVP, Doug Williams. Doug Williams, number 17. Hey, look at that. I remember that's a bonus too. You guys might not be getting the look at that. I even beat you to it, Bill. I almost never remember, but 17 popped up in my head. That's a player number bonus. Brady, nice hit. Doug Williams, STS 3.0. We're one helmet away from hitting 9 different styles in one night. Look how nice all that looks. Well, at least it looks nice to me. There better not be any Terrys up in this plane. Please tell me somebody's seen that skit. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Okay. I was the Indiana Jones game. Never played that. I only play one game now. I wish I played more. I had time for more. So we're going to do I don't think I'm going to make it as much as it was before. I'll say 40. So you guys aren't going to hit your position, but everyone in this break specifically, I'm going to have to do teams because we sold teams. So if you have a full spot, you have 2 teams. I'm going to random all 32 teams. Whoever owns the team will win $40 Big Out credit because we got a player number. I'll do that right after. Just remind me, please. I will forget 2 minutes later. Brady, nice hit. So essentially, 49. I guess that would cover your spot if you win the credit. Cover one spot. 122, Series 32. Zero Wonka. I don't have a working mini jersey series to pull from anymore. I do, but it's been picked at, so I can't use it. Split Fiction, it's fun also. That's cool. Redbox, maybe. We've opened 2 in the last couple of days. They've both been non-college. So we can end with a college. You know what? We did it. I'm calling that a classic speed because it is. 9 different styles from Big Al's, 10 out of the 11, but the Radke, we almost did it with Radke. Different style. Georgia Classic. Even if it was a specialty, I'd call it college. That's incredible. That'll never happen again. Not that anybody else besides me cares. But that's a statistical anomaly right there. I mean, I pride myself in variety, but that's pretty odd. All right, we've got a Georgia Bulldogs Classic Speed. This might be our first college of the series, maybe second. Well, maybe you guys remember. Lots of Georgia players. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is it the GOAT? Bill Goldberg, I guess, is Bo Jackson was not Georgia. He was Auburn. Herschel Walker, Matt Stafford, meh. I'm pretty sure that's Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter. PSA DNA. Oh, look, an eagle. Is this the one where he had the Eagles ahead of me? Gosh dang it. You can blame me for it. I'm sorry. A little too slow. Who had Eagles? Rob had the Eagles on this one. Rob, that's you. It's not Penn State. It's Georgia. Jalen Carter. Gross. Coming from the Gator fan. Leland won last team standing? Oh, because this is Philly. That's a crappy way to have it in. So Jacksonville and who? Dallas? Dallas and Jacksonville? Did Leland guess Dallas? Oh, wow. Okay. Last team standing was technically figured out in 58 helmets, but we didn't hit 31 teams, so I don't know how I'm going to count that. G is for gross. Rob, nice hit. Congrats, winners. Sorry, everyone else. Let's do a random from this break for all 32 teams. Let's do this. Sort range. Let's copy them. Let's go back here. Yeah, of course. Congrats. Oh, brother. Okay. Let's go here. Let's share this tab. Let's put all 32 teams here. Okay, I'm going to run this list 7 times. Whoever has the team on top on the 7th, you get $40 Big Al credit. If you haven't paid for this one yet, you can use it for this. If you have paid, you can use it in the future. But this is because we hit Doug Williams, number 17 in box 117. So we still have that rule standing, even though it's changed a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Buffalo. If you had Buffalo, you get $40 credit. Let's see. Share this tab. Buffalo, Bill B. Hey, didn't hit a helmet on that one, but you don't have to pay for that spot. Bill B getting the $40 on that one. You guys weren't close on receivers, not even close. I'll say we weren't close because I said receiver 2 with the Jules helmet. You'll see that in the series at some point. I've had it for a little bit. I don't know if there's a different Jules in right now or something. But that was my good luck charm that gave neither my guess or your guess good luck. I don't know who ended up winning, quarterbacks or running back, tight end. Probably running back, tight end. But recap tonight. We hit Ronald Acuna on the bat. We hit Duheim. Brandon Duheim or Duhaime. I don't know how you say his freaking name. On the license jersey for the Capitals, Adidas. We hit Luke Robitaille on the skate. That's a cool skate. Radke gave us some fun ones. Sam Laporta and Devin Hester. That's a Rave Authentic and an AMP replica. The rest was Big Al's. Mark Scheifele, Wade Boggs, and Henrik Lundqvist. And then our helmets tonight, 9 different styles from Big Al's. We had a Jalen Carter Classic, Doug Williams STS 3.0, John Riggins Slate, Brian Urlacher Alternate, Antonio Gates Eclipse, Chuba Hubbard Flash, Ty Law Amp, Russell Wilson Flat Black, and Joe Burrow Lunar. Fun night on all the items here. If you won something, congrats. If you didn't, sorry. Hopefully it changes for you. We'll do a 3-boxer tomorrow that'll break sometime during the weekend, most likely Saturday, since I'm golfing Friday, unless we do it early Friday. And we'll do a Fire Factory as well. Go ahead and ship my Tomlinson from the corner since there's been yeah, no problem. I'll get that out as well. If anything's staying from tonight, please let me know tonight. Otherwise, I'll get it out tomorrow morning, afternoon. And then look tomorrow, like I said, 6 New Jerseys added. We'll do the drop for that at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Fire Factory at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we can pull some fun stuff this weekend too. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend when it rolls around. We'll see you guys later this week if you're with us. Okay, peace.